What does the Bible say? And what will take place? That is our subtopic. What does the Bible say? And what will take place during the tribulation? So there are a lot of explanations about the tribulation, but what we believe is the biblical explanation, something which is backed with the Bible, because some people have different explanations. So in the Great Tribulation, there is an estimation of about 2.5 million people dying every day. That is an estimation during the Great, leave alone the Tribulation. Because there are three stages you must know: pre-tribulation, tribulation, and great tribulation. We are in pre-tribulation. That one I will not explain because you know whatever is going on. So when the Antichrist is revealed, we enter what we call tribulation, which will take place for 3.5 years. Then the great tribulation will come in. So the Bible, or according to estimation, during the Great Tribulation, about 2.5 million people will be dying every day of different plagues we talked about. The natural disasters, the wars, the famine, conflicts, a lot. So when you total all the people who will be dying of those different plagues, those are the beast will kill of not worshiping him, it will total to 2.5 million people, not every year, on daily basis. I'm talking about daily basis. Now, let us continue. Every day for 42 months. So I want us to do some calculation here, whether I went to school or not. Get 2.5 million people. Get your calculators there. 2.5 million people. No, let us first calculate. How many 42 months? Those are 3.5 months. Years, sorry. 3.5 years. So, how many days are in the year? Let us say 365. Let us estimate like that. Times 7. That is 2,555 times 2.5 million times 2.5 million. That is almost 6 trillion. 6 trillion 387 million. Is it a trillion? This is billion. I think this is billion. 6 billion 386 million 500,000. That is according to estimation, the people will die within the 3.5 years. I don't know what is the total population of the world. Don't know. They have not talked about the tribulation. Even the tribulation will kill, and even the pre-tribulation is killing. But they are talking about the great tribulation. Those are the people who are going to die. 6 billion 385 million 500,000. Now, that is my simple English, simple mathematics, that you may have accurate one. than mine. So you'll give us that answer if you get the accurate answer. Don't fear to get. So those are the people. Every day, not every year, but every day. This is so terrifying, but that is scripture. It is written. It is written. So let us read Revelation chapter number 6 and verse 8. Evans, thank you for coming back. I saw you here. Revelation 6, 8. Evans, where are you? Okay. So, as he looks, according to our estimations, it's like 1 out of 2 people every day, they have to die during the tribulation. 1 out of 2. Meaning, 50% out of 100 people have to die every day. How many are they going to remain? will the earth remain with anything? It needs someone who's on the microphone. So if everyone is out of reach, as usual.
I'm here. Revelation 6:8. I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was named Death, and the heads was following behind him. They were given power over a fourth of the earth to kill by the sword, famine, and plague, and by the wild beasts of the earth.
You see? So within that period, John saw a horse, a black horse, and someone was on it, and it had a name, Death. Death. So meaning, it's going to kill many people through what Evans has read for us. The beasts of the earth, through wars, plagues, famine, a lot. Many people are going to die. So that's a great tribulation. That horse, because there are very many horses there John talked about. The pearl horse. But now, that will be the time of that black horse, which had the name Death. That will be its time to come, and its purpose to kill. Killing through those various methods the Bible has given you in that context of 6:8, the book of Revelation. Now, read for us Revelation 8:7.
Revelation 8:7. The first angel sounded his trumpet, and there came him and fire mixed with blood, and it was hurled down upon the earth. A third of the earth was burned up, a third of the trees were burned up, and all the green grass was burned up.
So you are seeing what is happening. Breaking news, this forest, this place has caught fire, California, where and where. So within the tribulation, 1/3 of all vegetation will be burnt up. All grass, every tree, everything green will be destroyed. Let me tell you, as a human being, that green, all those green plants are very important in our lives. That's why we get some oxygen, according to scientists, that trees give us oxygen. Evans, you can mute. You will unmute when I read the scripture. And we give them what? Carbon dioxide. That is science. So, the world will be weird. Indeed, if one third of all vegetation, grass, trees, and every green thing will be destroyed. That's the scripture. I think you have not heard it. Read for us, Evans. So these people, they might they be aware.
Revelation 8:7. The first angel sounded his trumpet, and there came hail and fire mixed with blood, and it was hurled down upon the earth. A third of the earth was burned up, a third of the trees were burned up, and all the green grass was burned up.
So you have heard. Those are not my words. That's the Bible. So when you see fire outbreak everywhere, vegetation destroyed, let me tell you, when you go back to your village, you will not even like it. You left the village green, but now the village is what? No trees. They have cut a tree. Those things is not because people are poor. People, they want to burn charcoal. They want to get money. They are practicing scriptures. Nowadays, you reach a village and you stand in the center and you see another village. But before, when I was still young, hey, you cannot. You couldn't. Trees were everywhere. The village looked to be green. But now things have changed. Things have changed. When you see all those things, just know that is tribulation, the Son of God is on the way. And another thing, another event which will take place, read for us Revelation 8:12.
Revelation 8:12 says, the fourth angel sounded his trumpet, and a third of the sun was struck, a third of the moon, and a third of the stars, so that a third of them turned dark.
And that will happen. Continue.
A third day was without light, and also a third of the night.
You see? The moon will be darkened. The stars will be darkened. The sun will be darkened. Indeed, there will be total darkness. And that total darkness will bring a lot of fear in people's minds, people's hearts. So we can see China making its own moon. They made it at the moon. So these countries will try to provoke the nature and the principle of God, trying to change scriptures. But let me tell you, even though you make your own moon, it will not function. If God can darken the natural one, which you didn't make, what about this one, man-made? Those man-made will not function. So this is a wastage of time. These countries, these scientists, because the devil has deceived them, that they can do what God did. Impossible. So when you see them trying to get their own moon or having their own sun, they are prepared that in case the moon is darkened, the sun is darkened, there is no sun, we can use ours. It will not work. If you can tell the Chinese, please tell them that the only solution is to accept Christ. Because that is the devil's chosen country. Now, that is another event which will take place. Read for us Revelation is 9:3-6.
Revelation 9:3-6 reads, and out of the smoke locusts came down upon the earth, and were given power like that of scorpions of the earth. They were told not to harm the grass of the earth, or any plant or tree, but only those people who did not have the seal of God on their foreheads. They were not given power to kill them, but only to torture them for 5 months. And the agony they suffered was like that of the sting of a scorpion when it strikes man. During those days, men will seek death, but it will not find it. They will long to die, but death will elude them.
Even that time death will say, I don't know you live for me. The above is coming. I don't know you. That will be the hardest moment on earth. Hardest period. People will want to hang themselves, but they will not die. They must experience that tribulation. People will take poison. They will not die. They will not die. Those locusts will come, not to kill you, but to torment. Because people will seek death. Now, if these locusts come, they think, okay, that's a relief. They can kill us. The locusts will not kill anybody, but to torment you for 5 good months. So the gates of hell will open, and herds of locusts, the size of horses, will come upon the earth. Those locusts will be allowed to sting men like scorpions, and the pain will last for 5 months. That's what the Bible tells us. So the Bible also has, Brother Evans has read, that people will beg God at least to allow them die. Kill me, God. I'm tired. The pain is too much. Please. I'm tired of this. Because they are going to, no, at least someone kills you. But tormenting, let me tell you. And someone will torment you, you will not die. After tormenting you, he goes, you will go to buy poison that he finds you when you are dead, you will not die. Tomorrow he has to find you. Wow, that is what we call the tribulation moment. Very hard. That's why I say if you have time to work for God, do. Because within that time, you will not have that time when you go to evangelize. Eh? Let me go. You will have your dollars on account. They will not do it. This is the time you have to use whatever you have, time, everything you have, because time is coming. Yeah? Time is coming, which will not help you. You will seek death. You drive that car speedily and you knock trees, you knock everything to die. You will not die. You must go through that tormenting moment. Wow. If you have anything you can do for God, do it. If you have time to build personal relationship with God, this is the best time. Because when those moments start, you may fail to do that. This is the best time. We must wake up and think of that which we have learned, what I've talked about. It's not bad to build, it's not bad to work, it's not bad. You have build, work. But as you build and work, think. Because that time you think of not sleeping in the house. You say, let me go and sleep outside so that the snake finds me there, the lion finds me there and eats me. Even the lion will not eat anyone. Wow, that is a hard moment. We need to revise our minds. We need to renew our relationship. What happened, you cannot change it. This is the time you must stand and say, God, yes, I wasted years. I wasted the time. All the 20 years in salvation, I have not benefited your kingdom. I have not. But from today, I want to serve you with all my mind, with all whatever I have. That's what David said. My soul magnifies the Lord, and whatever which is in me glorify his name. But now, what did David lack? He was a king, he had everything, but he reached a moment and said, at least if I can be your gatekeeper, it is sufficient for me. If I can be your gatekeeper, one thing I desire of the Lord, those are words of David, so that I can be in his presence and inquires of him. Those words came from King of Israel. He had everything. But when he looked at whatever he has, it was useless. So now this honor I have is useless. To be a president when you don't know God, the gatekeeper is better than you. Said these are, that's why his son said, all are vanity. Because the son came, built everything, he had wisdom, he had women, but he sat down and said, for sure, even though you are sleeping in the house which is constructed by gold, not bricks, all is in vanity. Whatever is under the earth is vanity. That's the son of David. So I cannot go beyond that. Tomorrow we shall start from where we have stopped, looking at some things which are going to happen, biblical evidence, biblical events, so that you may be aware. These things speak not to cause fear in you, but to steer your zeal towards the Lord, to motivate you, so that you may think you have time. You don't have time. And even though the tribulation doesn't find you, but at least you must do what you are supposed to do. So with all